10 things you need to know about saltwater crocodiles. Saltwater crocodiles are crocodilians that mostly live in the wetlands of India. They are actually the Earth's largest crocodile to exist. Not just that, some people also say they are the most likely animal to actually eat a human. But that isn't the only interesting or horrifying thing you need to know about saltwater crocodiles. Hey guys and girls, welcome back to Creature Features, and today I'll be talking about 10 things that you absolutely need to know about saltwater crocodiles. Before we begin, make sure to like this video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more interesting videos like this one. With that being said, let's get into it. Number 1. There are 23 different crocodilian species on the planet. Yes, a total of 23 crocodile species exist in the world, and only 2 species of which are present in Australia. Freshwater crocodiles, found nowhere else in the world, and the estuarine crocodile. Both species, despite their names, can live in both freshwater and saltwater. Other tropic-dwelling species can be found in Africa, Asia, and America. Crocodiles are very adaptable creatures, which means they can live in a wide range of settings, such as lakes, rivers, your bathroom, freshwater bodies, saltwater, and brackish water are examples of these, which are all a combination of salt and fresh water. Number 2. Crocodiles are cold-blooded. Crocodiles, just like my past partners and other reptiles, are cold-blooded creatures who prefer to live in the tropical areas near wetlands. Considering they can't regulate heat on their own, during colder months, they fall into a deeper slumber called aestivation, which is kind of like hibernation for amphibians or underwater creatures, but not exactly. Anyway, they stay in aestivation until the weather warms up again. Number 3. Crocodiles' jaws have incredible strength and power. Not only are their jaws extremely powerful, but they have one of the strongest bites in the whole animal kingdom. It's pretty weird considering the muscles in their jaw are pretty weak and extremely sensitive to touch, but nature works in mysterious ways. Right? Absolutely not. Mother Nature is scary, and they have a second jaw joint which allows them to chomp as hard as they do. Their bite isn't just strong. The force of their bite is actually 3 times that of a lion or tiger. Isn't that impressive? Now imagine, what if a lion or tiger had a second jaw joint? I'll leave that to you. This bite force is especially high for saltwater crocodiles. Their bite force is the strongest of any animal. In Australia's Northern Territory, where saltwater crocodiles are known as salties, 21 people were murdered by them between 1974 and 2015, and counting. Eating humans is just an everyday thing for them. Number 4. Temperature decides the gender of crocodile babies. The breeding of these crocodiles is perhaps one of the most fascinating things about the animal. Female crocodiles can lay up to 60 eggs at a time, and the temperature of the nest determines the sex of the babies. Hatchlings will turn out female in temperatures below 32 degrees Celsius, and temperatures above 32 degrees Celsius will turn out to be male. Number 5. Crocodiles cry. As with Mother Nature not making everything overpowered, they have to insert some kind of balance mechanic. This one might be sad, but it's true. Crocodiles can cry, and that's not even the interesting part. The interesting part is they actually cry while eating their victim. No, it isn't because they're sad. While crocodiles do have glands that can create tears, they aren't exactly sad or crying. The crocodile just swallows too much air when feeding, which damages the lacrimal gland and causes tears to flow. It is the crocodile equivalent of a human putting one too many marshmallows in their mouth and having their life flash before their eyes. Number 6. Crocodiles eat without chewing. If you thought they weren't ill-mannered enough, here is another tidbit. Something you might not know about crocodiles is that they consume their food without chewing. That's because their jaw cannot move sideways, so they are unable to ground food in a conventional chewing motion. The stones will subsequently be swallowed to aid in the digestion and breakdown of the food in their stomach. But I guess you could say if a crocodile ate a human, it would be a pretty painless death. Am I right? Number 7. Crocodiles are picky eaters. Apart from being able to physically hurt you, they can also emotionally harm you by frowning upon a defenseless human being and considering them not even worth the effort to eat. When it comes to food, crocodiles' diets vary drastically depending on whether they are confined or not. The huge reptile will normally devour already slaughtered creatures in captivity, such as mice, fish, rats, and so on. Crocodiles in the wild, on the other hand, prefer crustaceans, frogs, birds, and other small animals. Although, let's face it, for a crocodile living in the wild, I am sure everything is pretty eatable for them. But besides their environment, their age affects their diet as well. When young, saltwater crocodiles eat crustaceans and fish, but as adults they eat birds, sea turtles, and mammals such as water buffalo, monkeys, and wild boars. Number 8. Saltwater crocodiles are the largest crocodiles. Crocodiles come in 14 different kinds, the largest of which is the saltwater crocodile, which may grow to be more than 23 feet long. That's almost as wide as a soccer goal. That doesn't necessarily mean that a crocodile is eligible to be playing as a goalie in football championships, but you get the point. I don't know about you, but these crocodiles are starting to scare me a little bit. Number 9. Saltwater crocodiles chirp and growl to communicate. If you've ever heard a crocodile, you know their growl is extremely scary. But the aim isn't to scare anyone. In fact, these chirping and growling noises of the saltwater crocodile are used to communicate, and some adults use these to communicate reproductive and territorial messages. Number 10. Saltwater crocodiles are the most low-risk animal on Earth. Salties are considered to be a low-risk species, probably the most low-risk than any other. However, saltwater croc hides are more valuable than those of other crocodilians, and illegal hunting, habitat loss, and aversion toward the species due to its reputation as a man-eater are all putting pressure on the population. Because of the skin trade, the number of salties in Australia's Northern Territory was decreased to 3,000 in the 1970s. Their numbers have recovered thanks to protection, and they now number moreover 150,000 adults. Well, if these facts haven't scared you yet, I have some additional ones that will definitely give you goosebumps. These crocodiles can swim up to speed of 15 miles per hour by squeezing its limbs against its body. Not just that, female saltwater crocodiles actually lay up to 90 eggs at once. So, let's face it, the fear of these crocodiles is understandable. Found these facts fascinating? Well, subscribe to the channel because there are a lot more videos like this. Also, if you liked the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to press the bell icon so you don't miss out on our future uploads. And I'll see you guys for the next video.